Today I don't have much time to paint, so I'm picking up where I left off before, doing that ice cream cone, and now I'm sticking with that summer theme and I'm going to do a popsicle. So first I'm just outlining it in pencil, starting with a rectangle and putting on the stick at the bottom, and then going back in and kind of drawing those indentations. Then I fill in the stick, like she says, with yellow ochre. And then I think I was supposed to wet this whole thing first, but I got ahead of myself and I just started painting. That's the carmine, the pink. And then at the bottom I'm using cadmium yellow. And then I realized that I'm supposed to have this all be wet. So then I go back in with some water in the middle, and then that will help the two colors kind of bleed into one another. She also says to leave some highlights, which are just spaces on the paper where you haven't painted that are still white. And then she says to drop in some little drops into the wet, but I realized that it had already dried at the top, so I'm re-wetting it. And then I'm gonna drop in the carmine again. They're supposed to be like frozen berries, maybe. And I do the same with the yellow at the bottom, and then I add a little bit of darker brown into the stick. Well, this was a fun one when I was short on time. It was still fun to get out my paints.